Every day, Howell resident Linda Pickett prepares gluten-free meals in her kitchen. She was diagnosed with celiac disease more than 15 years ago. What is it like to suffer with celiac disease?
Lost is a good word for it, because unless you know someone else that has it, most people don't have a concept as to what it is. They think it's a fad.
Celiac disease is an autoimmune disease in which people will intake gluten into their diet, which is a protein which is found in wheat, rye, and barley, and it will actually cause their body to attack their intestines.
As we eat, our body digests the food.
And your small intestine is the major organ which works in absorption of all of our minerals, our vitamins, our fat, our protein after the digestion of food occurs.
There are villi, finger-like projections on the small intestinal wall, which help to increase the surface area to absorb nutrients. But when celiac disease sufferers eat gluten, their villi are damaged. Those nutrients can't be absorbed properly.
When you eat gluten, it actually causes your immune system to hire the army of white blood cells to go to that area because it acts like it's a bacteria or a foreign object. And so when it does that, when your body is trying to defend itself in the intestinal lining, it actually causes some damage.
Meridian Health's Dr. Beth Loveridge Lenza says there's lots of symptoms, including stomach discomfort, chronic headaches, infertility, nutritional deficiencies. The disease is hereditary and diagnosed with blood tests and a biopsy from an upper endoscopy. Linda now runs the Seashore Celiac Support Group. Her kitchen's lined with cookbooks and a special peanut jar for celiacs only, because cross-contamination is something she says happens all too often.
If you've taken your knife and taken peanut butter out and put it on regular bread, that's not gluten-free. Okay, you've now, once that knife goes back in that jar, you've contaminated whatever's in that jar.
The treatment for celiac disease is to stay on a gluten-free diet. Those kind of products line store shelves. Dean's Natural Food Market's been in business for nearly 20 years, and lots of their products here are gluten-free. The store manager says over the years he's seen an increase in the number of manufacturers offering gluten-free foods and an expansion of their product lines. Store manager Eric Nelson says there are customers who don't have celiac disease who choose to eat gluten-free.
I've been stocking these shelves for a long time, and I realized that over time, gluten-free has become much more popular.
Nelson recommends his customers visit their doctors to get properly evaluated.
I feel that a lot of people have gone on gluten-free diets as a fad diet. I really advise not to go on a gluten-free diet unless it's confirmed that you have celiac disease, because there are a lot of vitamins and minerals that you lack in your diet when you're on a gluten-free diet.
Linda says there are so many naturally gluten-free foods, and with all the choices and availability, living a gluten-free lifestyle has made her not only happy, but healthy. In Howell, I'm Lauren Wonko, NJTV News.
Hi, I'm Michelle Vilsack, author of Gluten-Free is Easy, and today I'm going to share with you my top tips for making gluten-free easy. Okay, so let's get to the tips. Number 1, embrace the gluten-free foods you already love. This may include vegetables, fruits, meat, potatoes, and rice. I also recommend exploring ethnic cuisines like Mexican, Indian, Thai, and other Asian foods that are also gluten-free. You'll have to buy a gluten-free soy sauce, of course. Number 2, eliminate the foods that you can't eat. If possible, clear your cupboards of all temptation. It's easier to say no once at the grocery store instead of multiple times a day if you bring it home. Number 3, try new foods at least once a week. Whether it's a new vegetable, a grain you've never heard of before, or a gluten-free bread mix. There are lots of options available at the grocery store or natural foods market. Number 4, get some basic supplies. I recommend a good all-purpose flour mix, a bread mix, and something that will be a treat for you, like a cake or a cookie mix. There are a lot of great tasting mixes, so there's no longer a need to make it yourself. I've included a few of my suggestions below for your convenience. Number 5, buy a gluten-free cookbook that has easy recipes, such as my book, Gluten-Free is Easy. Gluten-free eating and cooking isn't hard, but at time and practice. Don't get discouraged, you'll get the hang of it. I'll give you more tips and resources in videos to come, or you can access them all right now by purchasing my book. Good luck on your gluten-free journey.